ready to get back into the action here in game one. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
We've got Dennis Schroeder. Jason Tatum is out there with the quick. Then there's Smart. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the small forward. That's the Boston Five. Harris looking it over. Tipped away. This is it to Hernan Gomez. Over Milton. And another basket for Boston.
And, you know, we all know Schroeder can score now, but they're a nice assist to his wide-open teammate.
The 76ers trailed by 17. Simmons passes to Embiid. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Milton finds Embiid. 5 to shoot. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Fires from deep. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Great ball there.
Now Simmons still looking for his first bucket in this one. Pass to Milton. And they get it. Smart with the ball. Now defended by Embiid. And here's Hernan Gomez outside. Oh, yes, he did. I'm up and 5 down for him so far.
And now they're turning this game into a drag race. Bring out for easy fast break baskets.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. One of the stories here, Marcus Smart getting it done today.
He can't miss from deep. The defense has to regroup here, and I think they've got to change things up because he's locked in from behind the arc.
Boston making some changes. Captain Clutch comes in for Hernan Gomez. And it's Joseph in for Smart. Philadelphia with the ball. Searching for that first bucket here in the third. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris.
Well, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
Here's Boston now. 11 unanswered points for him. The three from Joseph. Offensive rebound Celtics. Here's Morales. Connects from three-point range. Captain Clutch has got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
The pass to Harris. Back to Milton. And he's going to get whistled for that foul. Gee, that was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless, the foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Matisse Thybulle checked in for Philadelphia. Maxey comes in for Shake Milton.
And sinking that one, he ends a 14-0 run by the Celtics.
That bucket in no time at all. Captain Clutch has got 6 here in this quarter.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
That's his third personal foul.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Simmons finds Embiid. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Here are the Celtics with the ball. They're on a 17-4 run right now. Got that one up quick. 13 points for Joseph.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
And here is Simmons. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Embiid. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Shooting for Philadelphia, Tobias Harris, shooting 1.
And the technical free throw is good.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, Tobias Harris is a great scorer, and he's had multiple NBA stops, and I think you just have to simply say this guy has always been wanted.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And Joseph gets the whistle that time. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game.
Hey guys, at this point, just a side note, they've got this one sewn up. He's probably headed to the bench one way or the other. And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
Here's Diaz. And again, Boston with the triple.
He just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Drummond passes to Maxey. And there's the defensive 3-second call.
2 minutes.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Celtics.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
They've really been on fire from beyond the arc tonight, too. I mean, a lot of their points have come from out there.
Simmons on the wing. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Dennis Schroeder. That's his second personal foul. 4th team foul.
.151 left in the third quarter of the game. And Drummond kicks to Simmons. 6 to shoot. Here's the 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Simmons.
The arc can be a spot of weakness for Simmons, but I tell you what, he got assertive and drained that one.
Out of bounds will be 76ers ball.
Sixers ball.
Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. The 4th spot held by Jason Tatum.
And he's taken off on a tremendous scoring streak at the perfect time. I mean, obviously, he's established himself as a premier playoff performer.
Got a piece of it. 1:15 left to play in the third. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Richardson, he's checked in for Jason Tatum.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
And he commits the intentional foul. The first trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Now a timeout called by Boston.
And they're picking up a lot of fouls already in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet and maintaining a good defensive position.
Timeout. Fans, the longest section gets free t-shirt. Let's see who gets the longest and who wants the t-shirt. All right, look who's coming out onto the court. Come on and get loud. Here are the Celtics dancers.
Some changes for Boston. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Josh Richardson. And Smart subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. Korkmaz checked in for Philadelphia. The first free throw is good.
You know, when Simmons went #1 in the 2016 NBA draft, he was the 3rd pick in 11 years to have been born in Melbourne, Australia. Andrew Bogut was first, and then Kyrie Irving next, and then Simmons. Remarkable. Perhaps something in the water down under?
There's 49 seconds left here in the third quarter. Maxey passes to Korkmaz. Drops in the layup for 2. Korkmaz has got his first 2 points of the night.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's Smart. And again, Boston with the triple.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Pass to Korkmaz. Out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. Shake Milton, he's checked in for the 76ers.
Shake Milton.
And Boston has possession. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Tracks in the tray. Smart's got 9 points here in the second half.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls They're finding holes now in the D.
Good on the bucket.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Here's Captain Clutch. He's got 11. Goes up on the wing, and it's Boston with another.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Here's Milton. Another three for Philadelphia.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Marcus Smart, he's feeling it tonight and has been a driving force. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this was?
Yeah, and as a two guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter. So it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. Taking a look at the 76ers. They've got Korkmaz. Shake Milton is out there with Maxey. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's Bassey in at the four spot. Here's Pritchard. Here's Cantor. 7-foot shot. Pritchard gets the bucket.
I love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Philadelphia's gone 3 of 3 from three-point land here tonight. To the middle. Here's Drummond. A good finish at the rack off the slick feet.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
And the 76ers making a change here. Green's checked in.
Danny Green.
Now, here's Maxey. He's tightly guarded. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Now here's Drummond. Stolen by Smart.
You could tell it was almost tunnel vision on that pass. Had no idea where the defender was.
That's just really outstanding confidence from Parker. I mean, the defense hardly having any time to react when he's skying for the jumper as soon as he gets the pass. Quickly getting into a shot after he catches.
Passes it to Drummond. Pass to Bassey. It's deflected. Drummond trying to get himself free. And that one's good. Bassey's got his first points of the night.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Philadelphia, Danny.
And he makes the first.
2 shots.
And both free throws good for Green. Boston making a switch here. Richardson's checked in. Here's Springer, covered by Parker. And that's an intentional foul. Diaz is checked in for the Celtics. Then a shooter comes in for Pritchard.
Third team foul.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Dennis.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
All right, fans, get up on your feet. Make some noise.
Tatum, he's checked in for Boston.
Now into the lineup for the Celtics, Jason Tatum.
Outside, Simmons. To the right side. Baseline drive. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Celtics leading by 22. Here's Diaz. And again, Boston with the triple.
And talk about a terrific stroke. The defense was hoping that a 3-ball that deep wasn't going in.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Green finds Embiid. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Yep, that one goes in there.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
Now the pass to Korkmaz. Feeds it to Green. Shot clock at 6. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Green taking the mid-range J when it's available. He's smart at using this area of the floor effectively.
There's Diaz. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. And was maybe a step out of his range.
Shooting for Philadelphia, Danny Green.
First one falls for. Some changes for Philadelphia. Tobias Harris is checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Shake Milton in for Korkmaz. Boston leading by 23. Fires the 3. And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And Simmons kicks to Milton. Down low. And Embiid gets it to go. Embiid's got 22.
You know, with all he does offensively, at his size, Joel Embiid is like a cheat code, special talent.
From deep, Hernangomez hits the three-point bomb.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Harris against Cancer. Harris, good.
And you look at Harris, he's really improved as a scorer. He's become a go-to option due to how efficient he is putting the ball in the basket.
Pass to Diaz. From deep. And again, Boston with the triple.
And if ever there were a way to kick off the NBA Conference Finals, this is it. Going to be a table-setting victory here in Game 1 for the Celtics.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And they open these conference finals with a forceful performance to take the early lead in the series.
Yeah, they talked about sending a message here in Game 1, and no doubt about it, they delivered that message loud and clear. It's obvious who has the upper hand going forward in this series. And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance.
For the quick.
You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker.
Here's Diaz. And another assist for him. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Embiid. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
Man, I love how Simmons sets the floor up. So good at spotting his teammates for high-quality shots.
Tatum. And it falls over the rim and in.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Lets it go from the wing. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
We hear a lot about the work Simmons is putting into his jump shot. Great to see him make use of it in the game.
Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball.
76ers substitution.
12 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Springer. And And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical.